So the good news is the power didn't go out. The house is still standing. And that water I boiled last night is still warm. So yeah, it turns out my knockoff Stanley is very insulated. The bad news is I can hear the wind. The wind keeps like knocking against the door, and Ricky thinks there's someone at the door, so he's very confused. Ricky's scared to go out because of the wind. So, oh, and a chunk of fence has been ripped out. And that always sort of happens when we get a storm. Maybe we should, you know, get something a bit sturdier. Yeah, it basically rips a Ricky-sized hole in the fence, so Ricky can easily get out. But it's not that big a deal because he doesn't go far. He's not like trying to run away. He's not captive. He actually likes it here. He loves us. So what he does is he goes out of the hole and then he goes and stands by the gate. So when we open that up, he's like, surprise, I'm here. And he thinks he's funny. But yeah, so it's just, you know, while he's having that joke, I'm concerned he'll get hit by a car. So yeah, that's always a problem. So yeah, we're not gonna go out today because safety. Sometimes on Saturdays Nick comes round, but he's not coming around today because it's his nan's birthday, so he's going to be spending the day with her. Nick's also survived the night. No. Oh, and we've lost our recycling bins because we didn't bring them in. Although, to be fair, I don't know where we'd put them if we did bring them in because it's not a very big house, so I feel like those bins were just sort of doomed no matter what. This is probably karma because last time we had a big storm, someone else's bins blew into our garden, so we just sort of left them where we leave our bins, and a few days later the owner came and found their bins and went to take them back, and someone saw them and thought they were stealing our bins and chased them off. So yes, some poor sap got chased off for taking back his own bins. I think this might just be the universe leveling out. Anyway, I better go and get on with some work. You on guard duty? You ready to protect us from the wind?
They placed him in charge of a trading charter. And every day slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves and struggles they kept.
Okay. Never mind Ricky. He's just pissed off because people don't want him staring at them while they use the toilet. So my editing software has just packed in, so I'm trying a new one. The thing is that I've got to like convert the footage into a form that is best beforehand, so that adds another step to the editing process, and I'm not sure if that's gonna be worth the hassle. So also the software does have a what's it called, watermark. It's not premium forever, is £16.74, which gets rid of it, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try a different one.
Even Shell needs some bad news. We really don't want to. Oh my God, is everything okay? Oh, I found a paper that proves their theory about the bees. I thought this was going to be their Nobel Prize. It's crazy. Oh man, maybe leave an anonymous note. You know, like in high school when you want to let your best friend know that her boyfriend's cheating on her. Why wouldn't you just tell her that? I don't know, maybe you got a hickey. Isn't it better to get bad news from a friend? Trust me, it's not. What's wrong with a hickey and a black eye? Come on, knock on the door. You can do this. All right. Okay, just let me get that. Why? Why? Okay, Leonard, is the podcast too loud? I didn't hear a podcast. I told you no one could hear it. Well, I heard glass. Your buds clearly seem like a gecko. Actually, I hadn't talked to both of you about your paper. Oh, okay. How are the citations going? Well, Roger and I were chasing them down like you asked us to, and I came across a Russian paper that seems to disprove some very symmetry. Are you sure? Yeah. Howard translated it. So sorry. Are you alright? Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for telling us, Leonard. I'm sure that wasn't easy. Guess we don't need this anymore. So what are you listening to this American Life? So walk up to that chest and push X. X. Push X. Don't look the X on it. Easy, I'm doing what, the alphabet? Hey, do you want to play the game or do you want to roll back up your mommy's shirt and chow down on her feet? What's wrong with you? Sorry, I thought you wanted to meet your husband.
We're back. Okay. So, I'm out of breath now. I did manage to get yesterday's video edited and uploaded. And I don't think converting the clips does make much of a difference in the time. Because on the old software, it took ages to import them into the software, which I now don't have to do. And there is a watermark, but it's only a tiny one, so not really a problem. And I think that £17 for a lifetime subscription, if I'm going to use it for like years and years, isn't that bad. I mean, especially considering I have paid a lot more for other things. I mean, I have 2 lifetime accounts on Star Stable, and that's like 70 quid for a lifetime. Plus all that I've spent in Star Coins. I have basically spent enough to buy a real horse on that game. So, yeah, you know, if you ever think maybe you're irresponsible with money, but you're not a Star Stable player, you're probably not. That's probably a... And also, I haven't put as much money into my Star Stable account as other people have. Like, there are people who buy the max amount of Star Coins like every month. Not the max amount, the biggest package available. So, the fact that I don't do that probably means that I'm being more sensible than others. So, anyway, yeah, we are just throwing money away in the Star Stable community. But anyway, so I did that. I've done some more work on my hands. I need to dig out some fake nails because I have got a box of unpainted fake nails somewhere. And I'm going to stick those to the hands to make them look a bit more realistic and make the single finger look a bit more like a finger because my mum keeps thinking it's another body part. I suppose that's something to add into my notes. How to improve this piece could make it look a little less like a penis. I've got a friend who will find that hilarious anyway. So, yeah, and we're doing some Minecraft in club tonight, so not so stable. And I've been working with an older version for the purposes of this server because it runs better, basically. So there's been an update with like a new biome that I haven't checked out, so I'm gonna get that done. Okay, I am like way in the past in Minecraft times. I'm using, I think, 1.16 point something. Just because the performance is basically better, I'm finding. Then if I go up one. I'm also limited to only 3 versions if I want the Star Wars Equestrian Bard. And part of the reason I wanted to do this was to make a server for the club to play with the slightly realistic horses. Or slightly more realistic than Minecraft vanilla horses. So I am a bit limited. Anyway. So, yeah. I'm gonna get things set up to do that. Right. So, Ricky and I are, well, Ricky is asleep. He is just conked out. He's probably exhausted from an evening of whining. Went downstairs because I heard Mum going, "What is wrong? What do you want?" And I'm back of help. And there were people on the telly who reckoned they could identify cacti, by licking them. So I sat there for like 10 minutes just because I wanted to find out what happened with the cactus lickers. And that's my evening. When things have died down, so I feel that's over. So I guess I'll update you in the morning. Night.